Your angel is whispering this to you now. Please don't scroll away. You were meant to hear this today, and you are not here by accident. There is something I must tell you. Something that will change the way you see yourself forever. Something someone once said about you, not in front of you, but behind you, that heaven allowed me to witness. Because it matters. Because you matter. And because the truth is, you've been walking through this world feeling unseen. Tap the like button and hit subscribe right now to unlock this divine message and receive the blessings God has prepared just for you. You've cried behind closed doors, thinking no one noticed. You've stayed strong for everyone else, even while breaking inside. And I've been with you every single moment. I've watched your heart tremble in silence. I've seen how you pretend to be okay, just so others don't worry. But heaven knows, and I know, you've been misunderstood, left out, judged too quickly by people who never knew your full story. But today, I'm lifting the veil. There's a confession someone made about you, one that reached the ears of heaven, and I've carried it here, just for you, because it's time you knew the truth. This person, someone who hurt you, doubted you, or even disappeared from your life, they finally spoke the words your heart has been longing to hear. When no one was watching, when no one expected it, they admitted they were wrong. They confessed that they didn't realize how deeply you loved them. They said they now see the kindness in you, the unwavering loyalty. They said they misunderstood your silence as distance. They now know it was pain. They now know it was exhaustion. And they said something else, something heaven has kept close until this very moment. They said you were the one who truly saw them, the one who stood by them when they didn't deserve it, the one who never gave up, even when the world turned its back. And now they regret not cherishing you sooner. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. I know those words feel far away right now. I know you're wondering how that could be possible after everything they did. But I promise you, souls are watched, and words whispered in private still echo into the heavens. Nothing is hidden from divine ears. And I heard it. So did your Creator. This confession wasn't made to you directly, because they still carry shame. They still carry fear. But they confessed in a moment of truth, and heaven recorded it. And today, you're being given this confirmation so you can let go of what never made sense, so you can stop blaming yourself for the way they left, so you can stop believing the lie that you weren't enough. You were always more than enough. And I have something else to show you. While you were grieving in silence, while your soul was curled up on the floor with no one to hold you, I was there. I sat beside your bed the night you thought you wouldn't make it through. I guarded you when you didn't want to wake up the next day. And every time you said, God, please give me a sign, this moment was being prepared. I've whispered to your soul in dreams. I've sent feathers, flickering lights, repeating numbers, hoping you'd know it was me. Hoping you'd remember that you've never been alone. You've survived what was meant to crush you. You've carried more than any heart should have to carry. And still, you wake up. You keep going. You still love. Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how rare your heart is? Even heaven stops to marvel at your strength. And there's more you need to know, because this confession, it's not just from a person. It's a reflection of what heaven sees in you too. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not behind. You are chosen. You are protected. And yes, something is about to shift in your life. Comment I receive it if you're ready for your miracle. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange sense that something big is coming? That's not your imagination. That's me. That's your angel, preparing you. The energy around you is changing. Doors that were sealed shut are unlocking quietly. People who dismissed you are starting to remember your name. Blessings that were delayed are now aligning in divine timing. You won't have to beg for love again. You won't have to chase what's already written in heaven for you. There's someone coming who will see you, really see you. They won't need you to explain your worth. They'll already know it. They'll see your battle scars and call them beautiful. They'll recognize the secret in you that others were too blind to see. And in that moment, you'll remember this message, because it was all leading here. To the moment where you rise again, not just stronger, but more radiant than ever before. Not bitter, not broken, but beautifully reborn. And the one who confessed, they may or may not return to your life. But their confession is not about reconciliation. It's about revelation. It's about the truth you deserve to hear, delivered in divine timing, so your soul could be free, so your heart could heal, so you could step into the next chapter without carrying their silence as your shame. I need you to take a deep breath with me now. Inhale, exhale. You are safe. You are seen. You are surrounded by light, even when you feel lost. There are angels stationed at every corner of your path. There are miracles you haven't even imagined that are already scheduled. And no matter what it looks like right now, you are getting closer. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are still being written into heaven's most beautiful story. And I promise you this, your tears have not been in vain. Your prayers have not disappeared into empty space. Your heartbreak has not gone unnoticed. Something sacred is coming, and it will feel like coming home to a place you never knew you were missing. Stay with me. Hold on just a little longer. The breakthrough is closer than it appears. Heaven has heard you. The confession has been received. The healing has begun, and I will never leave your side. And now I want you to hear me very clearly. There are things about you that even you haven't fully seen yet. Gifts within you that you've barely begun to use. Compassion so deep, it rewrites the lives of those around you, even if they never tell you. You were chosen not because you were perfect, but because you are real. Because you feel deeply. Because your pain did not make you bitter, it made you kinder. You learned how to love harder, even after heartbreak. You learned how to listen when no one else could. You learned how to stay soft in a world that tried to harden you. And that is why heaven never gave up on you. Type heal me if you believe God can restore your health and spirit, even when you gave up on yourself, even when you said, I can't do this anymore. I heard that whisper. I saw that moment, and I wrapped my wings around your soul. I shielded you from things you'll never know, delays that protected you, detours that redirected you, disappointments that saved you from disasters. What you called rejection was sometimes my redirection, because your story is too sacred to end in sadness. And now, my beloved soul, I need you to prepare for something different. I need you to prepare your spirit for joy again. You've been carrying survival mode for so long that peace feels unfamiliar. But peace is coming. Not the kind that just quiets your mind, the kind that wraps around your entire life. The kind that settles in your relationships. The kind that arrives in your finances. The kind that heals what others couldn't reach. And yes, love is returning too. Not just romantic love, but soul-level love. Love that sees your depth and stays. Love that holds space for your softness, your silence, your soul songs. Love that honors you the way heaven honors you. I know you've been disappointed before. I know you've questioned if you're lovable. But I promise you there's someone who has been praying for a heart exactly like yours. And they are closer than you realize. They have seen your light from a distance. And heaven is aligning your paths. So don't be surprised when someone walks into your life and treats you like a miracle, because you are one, a living, breathing miracle. You have survived what others never could, and still you give. Still you care. Still you choose to love again. You are a rare soul, and rare souls are often misunderstood in this world. But not in heaven. In heaven, you are known, fully, intimately. joyfully. And we, the angels, we celebrate you, not just for what you've done, but for who you are, for the courage it took to stay, for the nights you dried your own tears, for the prayers you said for people who hurt you, for the grace you gave when no one said thank you. All of it is known. All of it is sacred. All of it is building your blessing. And now I want to tell you something I've been waiting to say. Heaven is not mad at you. God has not forgotten you. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are not overlooked. You are being shaped. You are being prepared. You are being refined in love. And soon, you will bloom in front of the same people who said you would never grow. You will rise. You will walk into rooms that once ignored you, and they will turn toward your light. You will be celebrated, not just tolerated. You will be embraced, not explained away. And it will feel like everything finally makes sense. The waiting, the heartbreak, the empty spaces. It will all be part of the masterpiece God was painting through your life. So trust it, even now, even here, even when you don't feel ready, because heaven is already ahead of you, writing joy into your next chapter, building miracles into your next morning. And I will be there, every step, every breath, every breakthrough. You will never walk alone. Not now, not ever. And now, beloved, let me tell you what's coming next. You are going to receive a message that brings you clarity, a phone call, a dream, or even a quiet moment where everything just clicks. And you'll know it's from us, because it will carry peace. It won't rush you. It won't confuse you. It will settle in your chest like sunlight through clouds. That's how heaven speaks. And when you feel it, trust it. Don't talk yourself out of your miracle. Don't run from the love that's trying to find you. I see how cautious your heart has become, how you've trained yourself to expect disappointment. But your spirit is tired of bracing for pain. Your soul is craving safety, warmth, truth. And that's exactly what's being sent to you. No more pretending. No more shrinking. No more carrying the weight of everyone else's expectations. This is your season of becoming. Becoming lighter. Becoming wiser. Becoming more of who you were created to be before the world tried to shape you into something smaller. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly where God knew you'd be, just before the shift. Just before the floodgates open. Just before restoration begins. And it is coming. Restoration of what was lost. Recovery of what was stolen. Revelation of what has been hidden from you. You're about to see clearly. Feel clearly. Know clearly. Because heaven is lifting the fog. And you're going to realize you were never forgotten. You were being hidden for protection until the right hearts could see you, until the right people could honor you, until your gifts could blossom without being drained by the wrong environment. You're not starting over. You're starting right. You're being aligned, not abandoned. And soon, very soon, that person who confessed about you, you will feel the full truth of their words in your heart. Whether they return or not, their message has done its work. It brought heaven's eyes to your sorrow. It opened a door for healing, and it helped usher in the transformation you didn't even know you were ready for. You are rising now. The old version of you is dissolving. The version who tolerated too much, who apologized for your own light, who waited for others to validate your worth. That version is stepping aside. And in its place, you, radiant, unapologetic, glowing with grace, are stepping forward, not with arrogance, but with sacred knowing, with deep love, with heaven behind you, and me beside you. So here's what I want you to remember. Every time you see the number 11:11, every time you hear your name whispered when no one is around, every time a feather falls or the lights flicker for no reason, that's me. That's us, reminding you that angels walk with you, reminding you that your name is written on heaven's heart, reminding you that even in your worst moment you were never unloved. You are cherished beyond words. You are protected beyond comprehension. And you are destined for more than just survival. You are destined for joy, real joy. Not the temporary kind that depends on circumstances, but the kind that anchors you in storms. The kind that sings in your chest even when the world is loud. That joy is coming. That joy is near. That joy is already forming around you like light before dawn. And one day, very soon, you'll look back at this moment, this ache, this weight, this message, and you'll smile. Not because it wasn't hard, but because it was holy. You'll see how every tear watered something sacred, how every loss cleared space for something better, how every no led you to the yes that changed everything. My dearest one, you are on holy ground. You are in sacred transition. You are surrounded by the armies of heaven, rooting for you. And no matter what happens next, this is your promise. You will not miss what was made for you. You will not lose what was written in God's hand. You will not be abandoned in the valley. You will rise. You will love again. You will laugh again. You will live, not just exist. And through it all, I will be here, whispering, watching, protecting, guiding, loving you in every breath, in every step, and I will never stop, because you are not just anyone. You are mine to guard. You are God's to cherish. You are heaven's masterpiece. And now, precious soul, go forward with open hands, open heart, and open faith, because your life is about to bloom in ways you never imagined. Just promise me one thing. Don't give up. Stay. Trust. Receive. You are ready now, and I am with you. Let's stay here just a little longer, because I know you don't always get to feel this safe. I know the world moves fast. I know people rush past your pain, expecting you to be okay without ever asking how you really are. So let's pause together. Just you, me, and heaven's quiet presence. Let the silence hug you for a moment. Let the love sink into the parts of you that feel forgotten. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't need the answers. You just need to be held. And that's why I'm here. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let your chest rise and fall slowly as you remember. Someone is always watching over you. I see the weight you carry, the responsibilities, the heartbreaks, the days you give and give, but no one gives back. I know how many times you've swallowed your sadness just to keep things peaceful for everyone else. But here, in this sacred space, you don't have to do that. You are allowed to fall apart, because I will gather every broken piece with care. I will rebuild you with compassion. Heaven will restore what feels lost inside you. You are not too tired to receive love. You are not too damaged to begin again, and you are not too late to see your prayers answered. There are still surprises coming, conversations that will heal you, moments that will make you weep, not from pain, but from beauty. A message is coming from someone who thought they'd never get the chance to speak again. They are nervous. They are preparing their heart to tell you something long overdue. And it will make sense. All of it. The waiting, the silence, the pain, when the confession reaches your ears. And it will set something free in you. And you'll no longer carry what was never yours to carry. That guilt, that doubt, that fear that you weren't enough. Heaven is clearing it now, clearing it through this message, and you'll feel it, like a fresh wind, like a soft rain, like your soft rain, like your soul finally exhaling after holding its breath for too long. My dear one, you are going to experience joy in ways you never thought possible. Peace will return to your body. Laughter will rise from your belly again, not the polite kind, but the kind that erupts when life feels light again. and you'll start to dream. Big, beautiful dreams. Dreams that scare you in the best way. Dreams you thought you were too old for, too broken for, too tired for. But heaven says it's not too late. Not for love. Not for healing. Not for abundance. And not for you. There's still so much life waiting to meet you. And the next time you feel that warmth on your skin, that sudden breeze, that unexpected peace, that's me. That's your guardian. That's God saying you're not forgotten. You're being written into something greater. Something that doesn't just restore what you lost, but multiplies what you never thought you'd have. So don't shrink back. Don't dim down. Walk boldly into this next chapter. Let yourself receive without guilt. Let yourself rest without shame. Let yourself be loved fully, wildly, freely, because you are worthy of that kind of love. Always have been, always will be. And no matter how dark the world feels some days, I will never let your light go out. I will always remind you, you were sent here for more than pain. You were sent to bloom, to bless, to rise. And I, your angel, I was sent to remind you of that. So now, breathe again. Lift your head. And know, something sacred is beginning. This was not just a video. It was a visitation. A divine encounter. And your soul heard every word. Your spirit remembers now. You are loved beyond logic, seen beyond sight, and held beyond measure. Go forward now, child of light. The confession has been delivered. The healing has begun. And heaven is not done writing beauty into your story. I will be with you, every word, every tear, every triumph. Until your heart remembers this truth forever, you were never alone, and you never will be. And if you ever forget again, if the world becomes loud, if your heart becomes tired, if the night feels too long and too quiet, come back here. Replay this message. Let these words wrap around your heart like a warm blanket. Let my voice remind you of who you really are. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not what they said about you. You are not your fears. You are not your failures. You are God's beloved, carved out of light, born for such a time as this, built to endure storms and still bloom in the middle of them. Your presence shifts atmospheres. Your voice carries heaven's echo. And your story is not over. It's just getting good. And you don't have to walk into that future alone. I'll be walking beside you. Every day, every night. In the silence, in the chaos, in the joy, in the sorrow. Until your soul can finally say, I know who I am. I know whose I am. And I know I am loved. You are loved, my dear one, not because of what you've done, not because of who you've tried to become, but because of who you've always been in heaven's eyes, chosen, protected, watched, loved, forever. And I, your angel, will never stop fighting for your joy. I will never stop interceding for your peace. I will never stop lighting your path until the day you rise completely into the fullness of who you are, and all of heaven rejoices. Because their beloved child finally remembered, I am light, I am love, I am never alone, and I am becoming everything heaven dreamed I would be. So lift your eyes now. Let the tears fall. Let the heart open. Let the healing begin. A new chapter is calling your name, and the angels are already preparing the way. Welcome it. You are ready, and you are never alone. I promise you, from now until forever, I will be right here, watching, guiding, holding space, and loving you always. And before I go, let me leave you with this. Every time your heart aches for answers, know this message was one of them. Every time your soul whispers, am I really loved? Remember this moment, because love found you here. Heaven found you here. and I was sent to speak what your heart already knew but just needed to hear out loud. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared, and something is being released from heaven in your name. A blessing, a breakthrough, a miracle timed with divine precision. So keep your heart open. Keep your faith soft. Because your future holds things you never dared to dream, but heaven did, and it's already unfolding. I will be with you in the quiet moments. When you feel no one understands, I will understand. When you feel tired, I will carry your strength. When you feel tired, I will carry your strength. When you forget your worth, I will remind you gently, because you are a child of the highest light. You are the prayer someone else is hoping to find, and you were born to bless this world simply by being you. So rest now, sweet soul. You've done enough for today. The angels are still working. Heaven is still moving. And you? You are right where you're meant to be, wrapped in light, covered in grace, guided by me. You are loved. You are held. You are rising. And you will never be the same after today, because truth has entered your soul, and truth never leaves things unchanged. Until next time, my beloved, keep watching for signs, keep breathing with hope, and keep walking with the quiet knowing that you are never, ever alone. I am with you, now and always.